beautiful day. I am just taking this short step this morning, just relaxing the whole body. I call it the control 4. That's what I was being told. I think it makes sense. So that control 4 allows me to pace myself properly, uh, which allows me to come out pretty much every single day. And then when I get back to the village, we've got a lot to do. So we're always walking around everywhere, when we're doing our jobs there. So go do this and just be on my feet all day too. So we just start preserving that energy. I got up about 2 o'clock, 2:30 this morning. I always like to start my day with push-ups and yoga. Uh, Doing push-ups every morning while I'm doing this yoga really allows me to check my own ego, because it's natural to want to do like 40 push-ups at once, but you can only get 12 things. So pretty much, I do the push-up properly, very slow, and that's when I get into the asana. And it really just amazes me what yoga can do to the body. Yoga does heal the body. Yes, it really does. Yoga is meditation. It is not an exercise. I will make it look. So just to get it, to be able to hold a push-up, hold your push-up properly, then get into the asana, it really builds a lot of strength into the body. And also I get to think about a lot of things. This is the way I studied the orishas. Yes, believe it or not, because the rerolls allow me to bend my body, and it allows me to speak to the orishas every single day. So when I get up every morning, I have the meditative walk in the village. I always like to communicate with all those ancestors of mine, and actually being able to talk about it is just so refreshing. Yes, really refreshing to be able to talk about it. So I'm actually on the road right here. I'm gonna cross over, but bringing that running into my spiritual being has just been an amazing journey. For many people that actually understood the culture, Orumila is the deity that we always talk about, and I truly think that's what this is all about, because after many years on my feet, and I'm talking about over 60,000 miles on my feet, that just really allows me to see things differently. And also it allows me to understand my destiny, because I think every one of us in this on this thing called the path of life, all our destinies are different. A lot of time we don't get to really participate in our destiny, especially when it comes to the finances. I was actually talking to one of our sisters at the village the other day, a great musician, very talented, and she mentioned something about, yeah, your happiness doesn't match your finances. And it just really made my jaw drop, because everything that you've been taught that will make you happy just doesn't make you happy. I question that every day, because you're taught to have a lot of money and nice family. Yes, good morning. I honor you. Married. So to just not be able to do those things, but just find other means of happiness, is just so unique. So for me, it makes me want to write more and share my ideologies with people. So when I come out every single day like this is not running anymore. It's pretty much meditation. I like to just hold that camera and just do the control 4, especially when I'm talking like this. That way people, you can kind of just see that it's a movement. Everything is all relaxed. So today, I don't know what I'm thinking of. I am trying to get my body into a lotus pose. I went through some things, and I said, yes, I'm going to heal this body and get it into a lotus pose. And it's been one of the most powerful things that I've ever done in my whole entire life. To actually get up consistently every single day in the middle of the night and stretch the body that is not what I planned. I never thought I would be in that situation, but it's just, it is a form of prayer. It is prayer. Like when I'm twisting my body in the mornings, I am just saying and speaking to all the cells in my body. Everything is all connected. And you could really begin to feel your spine, the softness in it. Because the spine does coil up due to stress and uh, something accidental that threatens it. So the spine just coils up. It's pretty much just like when you see a turtle and that turtle sees you coming and it just coils back into that shell. So yes, that's the way the spine is. So, so that being said, look at the sky right here. The village of Oyotuji here in Beaufort, South Carolina. Yeah, the king has just been wonderful. How they just take anybody on to just come and have a place that they can call home and just begin whatever journey they want to do. Those type of things, we don't like to talk about it a lot. And when we do talk about it, we announce it and it's just based on rule. But for somebody to let you stay in their kingdom, their village, and not put any rules on you and just let you be, I think that right there is one of those powers of healing. Because sometimes when we, for myself, I've lived in a shelter before, and all that signing up somebody and saying, yeah, you, that's your social worker, that's this, it just no, it doesn't help you psychologically, because most of these people that you assign to be your guardians, they go home and do use substance abuse. Like for example, I had a social worker and she she goes home and get drunk all day long, all night, and how I wanted to come and be of a guidance to me or helping me, it just wasn't working, because I was the type that gets up every single day and practice yoga, meditate, exercise. But because of this thing called finances, or I lived in a shelter, for her to think that she can come and do those things, I wasn't upset with that. I just don't think she can help me psychologically. Yes. So that right there, a beautiful, beautiful morning. Thank you for this, brother, for giving me this opportunity this morning, just moving out of the way. But that right there just is an amazing thing. Mental health, and understanding your psychic. The psychology is one of those things that we need to learn more about, especially in what we call the urban community. Understanding psychology really just help. That is one thing that I wish I was introduced to many years ago. I've learned so much from studying psychology and breathing into the body, understanding stress, what transpired, and truly healing my whole mental psyche and practicing self-love. Yes, self-love is one of those things that is just very difficult to practice if you don't understand it, and to have that opportunity to be able to do all those things every single day. As you can see, I'm just holding this camera and just strolling and relaxing the whole body. It is a beautiful day here at the village of Oyotuji, like say the African village. Come visit. I'm just out here and about, just doing this what you would call it, control 14. I gotta get back to the village, and you name it, man, just living that village life and being in the middle of nature. I guess I came here when I was matured enough, when I see things differently, coming from fast-paced life to understanding that life doesn't move as fast as it was introduced to me, is another thing. So that being said, it is a beautiful day. Let me continue this control 4, and may you find peace and one